So I decided to add darkness to it because my base color is obviously really dark. And the only way I'm going to neutralize the rest of the brassiness is by adding the blue and purple tone. And, sorry, background noise. So yeah, I added some more of my demi brown that I got from Sally's. I've had it for a while now, but it's really good stuff if you just need temporary dye. And considering how many times I go through lightening my hair and stuff, it's always come to my rescue if like I have to go to work the next day and my hair looks funky. I'll just slather this on. And this is in the darkest brown shade. It's the Color Brilliance Ion Semi-Permanent Hair color. So semi and demi-permanent colors are somewhat similar. Semi washes out like after 2 days. And then I think demi lasts for maybe like 3 to 4 or 5 days. I guess it depends on how much you wash your hair. So I went ahead and did a balayage kind of paintbrushing of it because I didn't want to lose all the lighting that I did in my hair. So I still have like a little bit of hints of that blonde tones, but majority of all that brass is gone. And I used my vinegar solution, my blue vinegar solution, to remove a lot of the red brassiness. And as you can tell, it's less brassy than it was just previously. So, I mean, it'll fade and the color will get lighter, especially if I go out in the sun. And it'll start to do brassiness again. All I have to do is keep on conditioning it and keep on using this just as a temporary aid until I can go lighter when my hair gets back to a healthier stage, and then do this process all over again. And then I'll end up getting some new color because this is a really dark, like my base, and I kind of want to go a lighter, about a medium brown color. So I'll need to get a neutral medium brown to accomplish really where I want my hair to look. Because I do want to do the brown blonde tones to do that bronze brown blonde look and get away from the darkest brown. Because I really do like my dark brown, don't get me wrong, but for the summertime I like to go just a little bit lighter, and I like to put blonde highlights throughout my hair. So I'm going to do this a lift again and lift it just a couple shades, and it's going to get that brassy orange again because I have the natural red and highlights in my hair. So I'm going to have to do this whole process all over again. But at least it's getting to the point where I feel like I can lift it and I can get it to a lighter brown. Like down here, it's much lighter than it is on top. So, because I haven't put any color on here other than a little bit right here. When I did the ash blonde, I accidentally got a little bit of it up here. So that made that orangish because it lifted my natural color. So it's a little red right there, which isn't too bad looking. I toned it down a bit with the brown, darkest brown, so it wasn't so brightly red. But yeah, right now it looks just like a dark natural brown, and it's still a little bit wet, but once it dries, it will look a lot lighter, and you'll see more of a natural looking highlights of blondes in there. I mean, you could kind of tell. See how I just lightly did some darker and some are still have the blondes in it. Once my hair's fully dry, we can see where the brassiness is, if it's still lifted in there or not. Or if I got neutral from all the vinegar wash with the darkest brown. I mixed them together. So, because this side was way more orange and brassy, and this side had a lot more blonde, and it was already toned down with the ash color that I put over it. Because this was bright yellow and then slightly orange. So that's why this side was like super green. And this side had like somewhat green, just tiny bit, like where there's just a few strands that were super lighter. And then the rest of this was like a brassy orange color from the sunlight and whatnot, and washing my hair and yada yada. So that's that. I will keep you posted on how the color comes out later on. I'm going to let it dry fully and then keep treating it. Right now, it's feeling kind of dry from just washing it twice today, but it's not in a bad condition. And I feel like this stuff really does help your hair too because it's got aloe vera, Provieta B5, I guess some kind of like B vitamin, silk proteins, jojoba oil. I don't know how to pronounce that. Joby or Jobel. And then vitamin E. It has no ammonia. Like what I did yesterday was pretty bad for my hair. I should have just stuck with this stuff. But I wanted to get the ash in my hair for the blondes. So, anyways, it looks more balanced and more natural looking than all those different color tones throughout my hair. So that's a temporary fix on how to correct the colors in your hair. And like I said, it'll fade eventually. You'll just have to retouch it. So, and if your hair's as damaged as my hair has been, this is probably your best solution. Is to just put your closest color to it, or maybe one shade lighter if you wanted it to still be a little bit lighter color. I guess it just depends on the level of your hair, but I gotta stick with the base color because my base color, like I said, is my darkest brown, and that's the same color that I have for throughout my hair. So a lot of the blondes are looking like a medium brown color now instead of blonde, which is kind of cool. I mean, I like the medium brown. That's where I want to get my base color. So I'm going to go and research how to get a couple shades lighter in a gradual sense instead of like extremely just going to do a bleach bath and go blonde all the way up to like a level 7. I want to just see if I can go from the orange reddish to like a medium brown color and see how you accomplish that. I'm sure that there's a lot of steps involved of how to level it out and make sure that it doesn't go to the point of that blonde color. But if that's the only way to do it and get it down again, I'm going to have to find the best way to do it, I guess, and try to get it balanced. I mean, that's really the goal here, is to try to make sure that everything looks balanced and doesn't look out of proportion. So yeah, I'm happy with the results of the temporary semi-permanent hair color across all this grassiness and ashiness. It really neutralized a lot of it. And considering that it's just the darkest brown, I think that's the best way to go because, like I said, my hair is naturally dark brown, so it looks more natural. It looks as if it's, my natural color instead of an altered color. But yeah, I'm gonna keep doing that for a little while and see how that works out. And once my hair is back to a healthier state, I will go ahead and do more balayage techniques and try to get more of the blondes in there again, and then try to neutralize the blondes to more of a medium brown, and then keep doing that over and over, and then do more lights over it. So it'll be my darkest color, pretty much set right here. I don't know how far in I want to go because I don't want to touch up my roots. That's the thing. Like, I do want my base to be a little lighter so I can go blonder, but I also want to keep my dark brown because I don't want to keep doing roots every 6-8 weeks. So, I mean, it's at a state where I feel like if I stay in this color, I'll be at my happiest, because it looks more natural. But I also do like the concept of being a little bit lighter, although my complexion's very fair. So I don't know. I would have to go do some tanning or something for it to really look not natural, not as washed out because of the whole contrast. So I don't know yet. I guess I'll keep you posted and see how much lighter it's gonna get. And if it gets lighter and it looks, not as severe, I guess, then I'll keep on continuing lighting my hair. But I'm probably going to take a different approach this time instead of just doing so many bleach baths in a row just to get it so light, Maybe I'll just do some bleach baths, wait a little while, and see what I can do to get it a little bit lighter naturally before I do any more bleaching. So, yeah, I don't know if that's going to be the course I'm going to take or not. That's just idea that I've been putting through my head that, yeah, maybe it's just something that you should focus on doing in the next time you do this. But I don't really know what's the safest bet at this point. If I should just stay dark for a long time again, or if I can keep on continuing doing the bleaching. So, um, I'm gonna wait for a while before I put any more like ammonia colors or anything like that. You know, I just wanted it to be more natural looking. I wanted to get rid of all that brass. And I guess this is going to be the easiest route to do for right now, just until my hair, like I said, gets a little healthier state. So, alrighty, well, that's that. And I will keep going on with my journey and showing you the next steps that I take once I get there. So, guys, have a great day. I'm going to go eat some lunch now because I feel pretty hungry. So, yeah, take care.